So who looks bad in this scenario?
That's going to be the real test of strength here. And one of the things I find interesting about this is Republicans in Congress are a much more cohesive group. They hold together in a way that Democrats don't. And they're much more audacious. They're willing to try crazy things that a lot of Democrats are frightened to try. So that's the Republican advantage. They're more cohesive. They're more audacious. Oh, one more advantage. They also were the first movers. That they set up, they said, this is the confrontation we want to have, because we're going to say the reason the Democrats want to spend all this extra money on health care is to give it to illegal aliens. And everyone thinks they don't like those. And you count on people. It's not true, but even if it were true, tell me, if the person coughing next to you in the subway has pneumonia, and you're worried about whether you're going to get that cough and that pneumonia, do you care about the citizenship status of that person? Or do you want that person to be treated so that you don't get pneumonia from them? That the viruses and bacteria don't care about The reason we would want illegal aliens to be treated is because we don't want to get sick from the illegal alien. It can be charity, but it's also self-preservation.
But you say it's not even true. So why are we even hypothesizing about this?
Well, I want to take this one a little bit on the whole, because even on its face, even if it were true, say, okay, a school bus crashes and the kids are all hurt, and you bring the kids to the emergency room. Do you want to treat the kids, or do you want to check whether some of the kids are not in the country with legal status? There's a school vaccination program to make sure that the kids don't spread measles to each other. Do you want to check the status? Or you say, if they're not legal, I'm happy to take measles from them. Fine, give me the measles. I need to make that point so firmly. But in any case, Medicaid, Medicare are not illegal aliens are not eligible for those. So the Republicans are gambling. They've chosen the fight. They've got the more cohesive group. They're bolder. But the Democrats have a bigger potential coalition behind them. More people are on the Democratic side of funding Medicare and Medicaid than on the Republican side. And the Democrats also have a more popular issue. So we're going to see. We're going to have a little test. And that's a little bit of what this is kind of a mock contest in advance of the 2026 elections. And the Republicans are going to see how much can we get away with, because their polls are looking bad. But this is a way to test, maybe our more cohesive group doesn't care so much about what the big numbers in the polls say, because those are kind of misty.